Hello, friend. Welcome to the channel. Today we journey into Mark chapter 11. Let's explore the key moments. 1. The triumphal entry. First, Jesus enters Jerusalem on a donkey. This is a humble gesture that the crowds celebrate by spreading their cloaks on the road and laying down palm branches and shouting Hosanna. This was their declaration of him as king, though they did not fully understand his mission. 2. Jesus cleanses the temple. Jesus enters the temple and finds people turning it into a marketplace. He drove out those buying and selling and overturned the tables of the money changers and seats of those selling doves. The temple was meant for worship and communion with God. Anything that interfered with this sacred purpose tarnished its holiness and sanctity. 3. The withering of the fig tree. Then Jesus finds a fig tree without fruit. He speaks to it, and it withers away. This teaches us about real, lasting fruit, both physically and spiritually. Jesus tells his disciples that if we believe without doubt, we can command a mountain to move, and it will. Faith in God has the power to make the impossible possible. 4. Teaching on prayer and forgiveness. Jesus teaches that prayer requires belief in God's ability to answer. Here is the key. If we want our prayers heard, we must forgive others. Jesus teaches that we must forgive others when we pray, so God can forgive us. When we hold on to negative feelings like anger or bitterness, it creates a barrier that takes up space in our hearts, leaving no room for God to work. But when we forgive, we remove that blockage, creating space for God to move freely in our hearts and bring his peace and healing. 5. The authority of Jesus questioned. The Pharisees and chief priests questioned Jesus' authority, trying to trap him. Instead, he turns the tables by asking them about John the Baptist. John testified about Jesus and affirmed that he was the Messiah. So if they admit John's authority was from God, they will have to accept Jesus. If they deny it, they will anger the people who believe John was sent by God. So unable to answer, they are left speechless, showing their lack of true authority. Mark chapter 11 calls us to live out our faith by producing good works, praying with belief and forgiveness, and honoring God. So, do you find it easy to forgive? If you do, what helps you? Thank you for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss future chapter-by-chapter Bible insights. Keep shining, friend, and I'll see you in the next one.